Well, good afternoon. I hope you've been having a splendid week this week. A lot of folks still want to play in the snow that's still on the ground back toward the foothills and also into the Smokies. The rest of us, well, it's melting away, at least in most places. And we're going to get a little bit more possible as we get a little system in here to bring us some scattered rain showers that'll continue throughout this afternoon. We've already gotten some rain, and now, well, a little more is going to develop. That light rain could end up being about 1/10 of an inch extra in some spots, but with the changeover of wintry mix to snow, you might get a little deposit, especially in higher elevations. I'll show you who's involved in that coming up. Black ice possible tonight. Of course, we have the rain, and we're getting a little bit more on top of that. And any snow that's melting, well, temperatures going down into the 20s tonight and teens in some cases will cause a freeze. So you got to be careful there, especially in some of the secondary roads, the neighborhood roads as well, and also the bridges and overpasses. Be very careful. A warming trend to start this weekend, and it continues in the next week, and I'll show you those numbers in just a minute. Observed rainfall, most of us got about 1/4 of an inch over the past 24 hours. There were some spots a little more, a little less, and a couple of places that got a drenching. Just north of Oak Ridge, south of La Follette, there was a good amount, almost an inch of rain, and then some places back just outside of the Cumberland Plateau ended up getting an inch of rain or two. But we're continuing to have a little bit more on top of that, so we could stand to have 1/3 of an inch total since yesterday's rain. Forecast highs near 40 degrees. A lot of us in the low 40s. 41 seems to be very common, anywhere from 41 to 43 for afternoon highs. And then we're in the 30s back over the plateau. Staying down a little bit. Huntsville making freezing only. You get up to Williamsburg, just barely above freezing, along with Crossville. But all of our numbers will be going up in the long term. We just have to get through the next 3 days. So tomorrow it's going to be chilly, 38 for the high, a little cooler than today. And then we pop up to 47 on Friday, back down to 42 on Friday, 42 on Saturday as the temperature falls a little bit behind another system that's going to be bringing us a possibility of a little snow in the high elevations only. Otherwise, look at the warmth. Getting up 5 to almost 15 degrees above average. By the time we get to Wednesday, it'll be in the middle to lower 60s. Forecast lows tonight, most of us down the low to middle 20s. And there will be some teens around, especially back over the plateau. And with the wind as little as it is, it doesn't have to take much. It's going to feel like the teens for just about everybody. Here's Futurecast. A few raindrops forming, especially over the foothills and the mountains and eventually into the valley. And it's going to change over as chilliness spreads in and temperatures drop, certainly after sunset. So we could get a little bit of deposit here and there, especially for the highest elevations. That'll move on, and then we'll wake up in the morning. It should be okay. Could be a flurry or two back toward the Smokies. Lots of cloud cover and the fog setting in again, taking a while to get rid of it. And we have a lot of clouds that'll be on tap for Thursday. You may get some peaks of sun late in the morning, early afternoon, but consider yourself lucky if you do. Potential snowfall traced to a dusting where you see this light shaded color. It's the lowest on our potential snowfall graphic here. And then if you get up into some blues showing up, possibility that will accumulate a little bit, especially northeast part of the state, and higher elevations could get as much as an inch of snow, especially in the northern part of the Smokies. Now, this is primarily going to be north of us, but it doesn't mean you can't get some dusting, some grassy areas, or see some snowflakes falling, but not really accumulating. So it is a low impact event until later on tonight and tomorrow morning when we have that black ice possible. Then on Thursday, 38. You'll need the coats on all day long. Friday, it's looking up, gets breezy though, and we could get some higher elevation snow, not much. And then by this weekend, there we start to warm up on Sunday, but next week, temperatures soar above average by quite a bit as we hit 60 on Tuesday. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll be back here to see you again soon.